I don't know. I'm trying as hard as I can to keep fighting for him. And I hope that he would be proud of me. I really do, because it just is so hard. Like when you lose somebody, it's like all you can think about is every little stupid comment you ever said and all the little petty arguments and fights. And
Hmm.
it's like, I would give anything to go back and do it all again, and to show up and be a better wife, and to take back all those little things and him, and, and just like, none of that matters, you guys, man. It's so trivial. Like God, it doesn't matter. Like when you lose it, you really realize like what it does. And I don't know. And I feel like, yeah, that's a part of now I'm trying to be the best wife I can and to honor him, because and he would hate this attention. Like, let me just say, Danny really
Oh
would.
yeah.
But I think that he, no, I mean, would support this effort because it wasn't right. And Danny was the kind of guy that, he was the hero. He was the one that would run into a burning building. He was the one, I mean, God, he picked up a homeless dude one time and literally drove him over like 700 miles. And the
What?
universe just like, there's a whole story about it I'll have to share one day, but he picked up this guy because this woman was flipping off a homeless guy as he was pulling into a gas station. He was like,
Mhm.
hey man, can I buy you some food? And he'd ask him, he's like, so what's, like, what's your plan? He's like, I'm just trying to get back down south. And he said, well, I've got a job a few hours away, so I can drive you a few hours away and get you a hotel tonight with, his free points or whatever. He gets him a hotel. And sure enough, if God did not align this, the next day, Danny gets a job in the exact town that this guy wanted to go to, and he drove him 700 miles to take him there. And I'm like, that's who my husband was. That's who Daniel Shaver was. He was the man that I've got literally pictures of on the interstate, pulled over his car to help a family push their car a mile to the ramp
Mm.
to get them to a gas station, and I'm sitting there driving our car behind, who, like that was my husband, not this criminal they try to paint him out to be. Nobody ever pointed a gun out the window. Number one, it wasn't even Daniel Shaver that was the one reported seeing holding the gun. It was Luis Nunez, the Hispanic male in the room. And it's just so frustrating that they want to paint him, and use the fact that he did have one DUI. And I don't condone that. And believe me, I made that very clear to him. But also, Danny did have mental health struggles, and he was lonely, and he sacrificed a lot, and he didn't have friends. Like all of his friends were in Tennessee. He didn't even get to be with his family, like it breaks my heart. Like I was reading through the thing with Monique yesterday, this call I have recorded, and she just was telling me about how friendly he was, and that he was just such a nice guy, and that's why she just can't believe that this happened. And that when she knew that he was about to die, and she turned away out of respect, because she just kept screaming at them, like, how could you do that? How could you do that? He was so nice. Like, why did you do that? Like that, and it's just like, it's so frustrating. Danny deserved better. He made mistakes in his life, like we all do. We're all human, but he damn sure didn't do anything to deserve what happened to him. That's for sure.
Yeah.